Today is a reaffirmation of our shared belief that people, when united by trust and cooperation, can do greater things.
One of the things that we face as a country is because people are not able to effectively mobilize financial resources and being able to use them very well. And that's the reason why this establishment has come about. One of the things that we have also taught, we used to operate in Bond, we used to operate in Kailahon, we used to operate only in Kenema, these three districts. When we started mobilizing the VSLA groups and the credit union models that we have, so if you take Kailahon, that is K, you take Kenema, that is KE, and then you take Bond, that is BO. That is how the name KAKEBO comes from. We decided to ask, what does it mean for us in the local language that we work? If you look around the whole of this area, it's a Mende dominated. There are other tribes, but Mende is a predominant language, and we wanted whatever we do should be localized. And when we asked of the meaning of KAKEBO, we were told that it means something under your veranda, services at your doorstep, something that is easy to access. That was not enough for us. We asked, what else can it mean? We decided to Google it, and we find out that KAKEBO is actually a Japanese word, meaning mindful saving and mindful spending. And that is why the name KAKEBO comes about.
This theme reminds us that through collective actions and shared purpose, credit unions improve not only individual financial well-being, but the broader prosperity of communities and nations. In alignment with this global call, today's launch is therefore a clear testament that prosperity is not built by few for the many, it is built by the many together. Across Sierra Leone, credit unions are expanding access to financial services for farmers, traders, teachers, and small business owners. They are empowering women and youth, promoting financial inclusion, and strengthening communities from the grassroots up. In every essence, credit unions are helping to build people-centered economy, one that values trust as much as profit and cooperation as much as competition. This is why Ireland is very pleased to support the credit union movement in Sierra Leone.
Farmers gain a stronger voice in financial decision-making, enabling them to negotiate better terms and access services that will previously outreach this. The spirit of cooperation aligns with our national ambition to foster community-driven development, where rural people are empowered to steer their own economic process.
These are shared values that UNDP has, and on a personal level, I also share those views and those sentiments. And that is why, as an organization, we realize that it's just the right thing to do. On the second note, from where I come from, we have a proverb that says that the one that is climbing the good tree is the one that we push. When I arrived here in Sierra Leone, I had a meeting with my colleagues, and I asked them, I want one or two civil society organizations that are credible, that deliver results, that we can work with to scale up the interventions and bring development to the people of Sierra Leone. And without any prompting, almost everybody in the conference room said, send Sierra Leone. According to the National Cooperative Union, Credit Union Association, there are only about 25 active credit unions in 12 districts, right? And with a combined membership approximately of about 18,600. I know that number is growing by the day. We want to see that by the end of this year, next year, if we gather, we will see that number quadrupling. And that is why myself, I'm going to open a credit union account today. And I'm going to encourage my colleagues to also do that. We know that about 57% of these credit union union members are women. So it sounds good on the outside. But there's a lot more to do. Our UNCDF group did a research, the baseline survey, that indicated that financial inclusion among Sierra Leonean adult population is just 15.1%. 15.1%. Which implies that more than 2/3 of them are unbanked or do not have access to financial services. And what it means is that all our small-scale entrepreneurs, our micro and small-scale entrepreneurs, all our young people do not have access to financing. They don't have money to scale up. Our young innovators do not have money to start up businesses. And this is what we seek to change. And this KAKEBO Financial Services Corporate Union is a first step towards changing this narrative and this reality for our people here in Sierra Leone.
This initiative is more than a financial institution. It is a platform for transformation. It is a space where women, youth, and families can access the tools they need to build businesses, support education, and invest in their futures. It is a testament to what we can achieve when we prioritize equity, collaboration, and local leadership.
We are not perfect. I know we are not going to make it perfect today, tomorrow, and the next few years. But one thing that Sen believes in is that consistency pays. And the reason why that pays is consistency breeds learning. And when we are working with our partners, we want to learn and to be able to do better. And today, we are very happy that through the support of Irish Aid and the UNDP, they are seated here today. Irish Aid is here, UNDP are here. They were able to help us to get resources to construct this infrastructure to support this particular thing. One of the things that they also supported, Irish Aid has been supporting credit union development for some time now. We've also been working with UNDP where we are supporting young women. We have trained them on solar maintenance, businesses around solar, and we had a grant that we can support them to do whatever business that they are supposed to do, especially in the solar and renewable sector, so that they are able to create employment for themselves, or they are able to get employment in this particular sector. We don't have an infrastructure that can be able to host those funds and to be able to support them to be able to do this type of business. So we were able to convince them and bring the resources that we got from Irish Aid and UNDP. Today, we are starting a movement called KAKEBO Financial Services. It is not an institution that has come to stop other institutions from working. It is here to provide services to the people of Sierra Leone. It is here to provide services to women, especially young women who have completed university and training institutions, but they need access to finance to be able to finance some of the ideas that they have. We are here not to compete with anyone, but we are here to offer something different. We are here to offer something valuable, and we are here to do things differently. So on behalf of SEND and the board and the staff, and some of the women that we work with, we want to express this deep appreciation to UNDP and Irish Aid for taking the bold step to help us to make this investment.
KAKEBO Financial Services is not only about finance. We make sure say we don't build or give advisory support to we business partners, to we members, credit union, VSLA group as well, for make sure say they don't get the idea, they don't get the ideology, the culture of savings don't dwell in them and make them tap into the opportunity we don't reach to them a day at the doorstep so that they all will grow and team up together. And KAKEBO come into play for make sure say we don't contribute greatly on financial inclusion cut across the country. We did all about the country as an institution, Sierra Leone, and we established the each union or cooperative, any area where they operate.
For KAKEBO Financial Services Corporate Union, we believe that this is going to be a new beginning for many more entrepreneurs who walk into this building. And we pray that everything that they come here for, every resource that they can take out of here will be multiplied to the glory of God. On this note, we cut the first ribbon. This one? Yes. Okay.
on behalf of the government of Ireland and everybody where they are today, and the women and young women where they work for in this country, I am pleased to officially cut this step to signify the start and operations or official opening of the KAKEBO Financial Services.
On behalf of the Department of Cooperative, which is under the Ministry of Trade and Industry, we are pleased for coming here today for make sure say KAKEBO, we na the Cooperative Credit Union at the Regional East, for make the open and start operation and make everything where them put on for say this particular regional cooperative succeed for help the members and the community. Thank you.